Um, the Mijia T100. It's my choice of electric toothbrush. I honestly am not really interested in the electronic toothbrush space. Like all of like the Philips or like the Oral B's and like I don't know the high end stuff. I never really saw any that really caught my eye, so I've never really took my time into wanting to invest in a high end electric toothbrush, I guess, as well. So that's why I kind of resorted to my Mijia T100. It was I had a white one at first. That was my first one, and I enjoyed my experience with that one. And so that kind of led me to kind of invest in it in the sense that I was gonna buy another one after not losing the other one. Um, the other one was like perfectly working fine, so it wasn't like a problem. There was no really problems with it. I really liked it, and I went through at least four other heads on that one, and I've kind of trapped myself into this model by having probably 10 more heads here. Um, yeah. So when I was moving back to manual, as you can see here, a manual, I did kind of miss it in the sense of like it might make brushing a little bit more enjoyable because you kind of want it to be enjoyable at least a little bit. You don't want it to be painful, you know. It's a lot easier to do stuff when it's easy. That's sort of, basic psychology, I guess. Make things easy. And so when it was November 11th, aka 11/11, um so China's biggest day for sales, when I was on my AliExpress shopping spree, one thing I just, figured I might as well pick up was another Mijia T100. Um, and that's what I did. I got a pink one. It's December now, December 5th or something. And honestly, the maybe the QC not super great. Um, because right now, or at least like yesterday, I've just gotten it and or I mean I've just tried to use that. I tried to brush my teeth. Now the button does not work, even though like it didn't work. So I just figured maybe it was out of battery or something. And then like uh cuz like I think in the morning I pressed it and like it didn't register, so I had to but it eventually worked. It eventually worked. Maybe this is like a problem with like a solder connection or something. It shouldn't be a problem, honestly. I don't want to fucking go into this type of stuff and do whatever. Like this is annoying. I ended up plugging in and just kind of leaving it in for the night. Not necessarily a good choice, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't think you should just leave shit plugged in, but I did that with my old one. And then when I woke up, it kind of um exploded. No, it kind of started leaking shit. You see? It's fucking yellow and it fucking started smelling when I woke up. So like I guess maybe it was my charger that I used for it. Because it's not the first time I've had an electrical problem with it. So maybe it's a problem with my charger, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Um, so yeah, yellow shit coming out from it, not necessarily good. Also, if you like kind of pull on it a little bit, um, more more stuff. Not yeah, it's just you can look inside of it. Um, it smells fine now, but oh, you can kind of see the green light that's in there. That's cool. Um, it it's green, so it doesn't turn on. Uh, yeah. So like there is charge, I guess. I guess there's charge. I don't know. Um, so that kind of sucks that I don't have another that doesn't work. It's not as super reliable as my other one. Whatever. I will have to buy another one, sadly, I guess, unless I don't want to use this. I feel like I've kind of sunk cost fallacy, and like I've already bought this, so like I have to double down and get another one of these when I so I'm getting another one, I guess, because I think I'm gonna get a full refund on this, because AliExpress, honestly, AliExpress, super bad reputation. Partly probably just because it's China, I guess, and like that's really it. You're kind of buying, but like realistically, the policy isn't so bad. I get a return, and they, I don't, it's like Amazon, but it's like a little bit less convenient, because it's all the way in China and shit. Like it still has a good policy, and like I can return shit normally, and like interestingly enough, like I could also not return it and like still get money because it was a bad product. Like if I didn't want to return it, I could keep this right now, and they would give me like some money, like 250 or something, 255. I I mean, for some products that might be cool, but I think for me, I'm gonna return it because like I can't use it like this. But for like some other product like my whetstones over there, or like my whetstones for sharpening knives, I had a little chip in the wood. I got a full refund on that, and I didn't have to return it. So that's like a nice example of a W AliExpress moment. So yeah, not necessarily dissatisfied with using a normal toothbrush. It's just like this one was wearing out. I did have another, so I do have another. So like for today, and like while I'm waiting for another one, I guess while I'm waiting for this to return and then buying another, I could use this gum toothbrush. It's a little bit different than this one, so it's a different experience. Hopefully, it will be pleasant. Um, Weird angling on the sort of the bristles here. Interesting. Um, so that's really it. I think. Uh, Blah blah blah. Yeah, honestly, like it's just maybe I got super unlucky with this. I don't know. We'll see on the third one if it will be good. Maybe I will take a browse and actually see if there are alternatives that use this brush head. Like maybe one of the newer models from Mijia slash Xiaomi features the same heads. I'll have to take a look, because one of the kind of things that is a little bit annoying is that this is micro. It's a micro USB. I do want to move, you know, it would be nice to have it USB-C, because I don't have a, that'd be cool. I could, I don't have to swap out the charger, you know, the wallet, from the wall adapter and shit. Like, like whatever. That's really it. Uh, Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.